At Artedomus, we're lucky enough to be able to rely on the experience of our partners in selecting the blocks, but aesthetics are down to us. When we come to Italy, we're able to have a look at all of the stone options that we can offer. We take the time to evaluate each of the blocks carefully before selecting it for use. A lot of the design aesthetic can come from this one item, so it's a super important part of what we do. And we're very proud that we get the opportunity to choose so many fantastic options. We're standing here inside the mountains of Carrara. This Arabescato quarry has been used consecutively for about 150 years. You can see behind me, the height of the excavation is now up to about 30 meters even where we're standing, and it reaches another 30 meters below us. There's lots of different ways that they actually excavate the material out of the ground. They use blades, they use wires, they use brute force. They even have to cut the blocks up sometimes because they can be so heavy that they can't be trucked down the mountain to get out of here. It takes about half an hour to drive up here. Once you reach the quarry itself and you don your protective equipment, you walk in through the holes that have been created over time as the quarry's been excavated deeper and deeper into the mountain.
A lot of people get concerned about extracting stone out of a quarry like this, thinking of course that the environment has been impacted dramatically. But one of the important things to remember about quarries is that the Italian government is very big on rehabilitation. The main reason that Artedomus procures stones through Italy is 1, the proximity to some desirable stone quarries, 2, the processing and selection criteria that they use to choose the blocks, and 3, the actual finishing of the stone itself.
My name is Gianmarco, family name is Landi. We are from this business since the 20th century. We started with my great-grandfather that started the business in the quarry, and then with my father and my uncle we transformed the business from only quarry and blocks to factory manufacturing, cut-to-size projects, custom projects, and then of course the slabs as well.
I've been working for Artedomus for over 20 years, and it's our connection to our material that makes us who we are. We're incredibly lucky to have such a strong relationship with Gianmarco and Luca. They give us brilliant access to the material, and we get first choice of blocks for our projects and stock.
We love to take care of our clients before anything else, before the projects, before the business. But the relationship with Artedomus, I'd say important relationships that we want to keep in the future, also through these very nice days together.
Okay, thanks for inviting us here today. If you could just introduce yourself and your role here at the company.
Well, thanks for being here first of all. My name is Bagnara. I'm the owner and partner of the company Bagnara here in Italy. I'm third generation and we are now operating on an international scale, and I'm running the whole international part of the company. In our own production facilities here in Cavaion, Veronese, we produce about 3,000 square meters a day. So that's about average, let's say 20 working days, 70,000, 60,000 square meters a month.
So Bagnara doesn't just source and buy material, you actually own quarries as well.
That's right, we own quarries in Africa, in Europe, in US, and as well in Brazil. We run by ourselves or as well contracting out to other companies.
So here we are in northern Italy at yet another marble quarry. This one, however, is in fact an open-cut mine. So slightly different from other types like tunnel quarries. Here the stone pretty much sits out after they've quarried around that blocks that they require, and eventually they use the natural clefts of the material to break away large chunks, coupled with, in fact, TNT. There are large masses of unwanted stone around us here, which will eventually be pushed back into this cavity behind me. Over time, the vegetation will repopulate the area through birds bringing in seeds from native species, and eventually this area will become pretty much the same as the surrounding area.
We've developed a relationship with Bagnara over the last 10 years, and they've grown into being our single largest stone supplier. Here we're standing in the block yard where the material's prepared for cutting. They have a number of steps including quality control, weighing and trimming, before the material's sent further down the road to the slab cutting facility. This afternoon we'll be able to visit the slab warehouse and see the final processing and also the beautiful finished slabs that we pick to take to Australia. One of the most incredible things about visiting the block yard is the scale and the weight of the blocks themselves. Behind me on the crane is a block of our Basanto quartzite which weighs nearly 39 tonnes. The crane lifting it has a capacity of 45 tonnes, which is just incredible. I really love visiting the block yard because from here we're able to see the scale of the material before it's trimmed down into slabs for us to use in our work.
One of the things about Bagnara is that they're absolutely obsessed with quality control. This is incredibly important when you're looking to carve stone into a variety of different objects, in particular benchtops and splashbacks.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the sophistication of the processing here because it's a real testament to your business, the quality of the finished product that you provide your customers.
We just installed a new calibration line, which is custom made for us as we required the machine to make sure our customers don't have any surprises. We do scan as well as slabs. We're the first company to scan slabs more than 15 years ago. And we're always open with our team to find new solutions, new technical solutions, interfaces with our customer to allow them to be more flexible and faster on the market. I think that's what we're trying together with Artedomus to develop.
We've been working together now for nearly 10 years and our business has grown, I think, pretty much every year. This relationship's really important to us. Can you explain how important it is to Bagnara?
Having a relation with Artedomus has helped us a lot to penetrate better in the Australian market. We really appreciate the effort Artedomus does in promoting the materials. I think you are kind of a unique on a global scale how you promote your products and the way how you access to those designers, architects to bring those products to the market is unique.
Nico, thanks so much for taking the time here with us today. It's always a pleasure for us to bring the Artedomus team here and see your incredible materials. Can't wait to come back.
Thank you very much for coming. We appreciate your visit and all your team. Always welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.